5:50 on Friday? Yeah. And temperature leaving camp at about 5 was below 70, high 60s. So very pleasant. And the navigating through the washed out trail section back there actually wasn't too bad. I think it was easier than last time. So yeah, we're looking for these wooden stakes. There's another one over there. I don't know if you can see it, but right there. That helps a lot. So today under 14, but have that long uphill getting up to Mission Creek Trail Camp. That'll be nice though. Just wandering up the canyon here. Wow, well 11:40, I just took about a half-hour break before starting up this 4-mile ascent to Mission Creek Trail Camp, which is right up there, way up there. Yeah, boy, yesterday afternoon, for whatever reason, cooked me, went into the red. Fortunately, kept my appetite. Basically chilled out all afternoon and got a pretty decent sleep last night. But oh man, after I started at 5 this morning, it's been pretty much uphill grade, not super steep. This is kind of the steeper climb here. But yeah, starting to feel it. Don't know. Basically, you know, I guess I've got a couple of days to Big Bear, and at least a 0 there. So I'll have to see how I'm doing. But Fun Needle better keep moving, or I'm not going to be moving. So yeah, in these hikes there are times like this, and at a certain point, if it reaches that critical mass, then it's like, okay, I'm done. But yeah, I don't want to really dwell on that. Just kind of keep pushing. I'm hiking around this woman that's 68, Air Force retiree, and it's just like the tortoise, just slow and steady, carrying a pack that might weigh twice what mine is, and she's much shorter and smaller. So I guess I should be, I am amazed. I should be maybe enthused, but quite something to watch her. And, I'll get ahead of her and then stop. And yeah, it's really the tortoise and the hare, except I'm not going slow because I'm lazy and just want to screw off. I'm going, when I go slow, it's because I'm beat. So, well, let's see if we can't go down into this little drainage and up through those trees, and then we'll work our way up. Mission Creek Trail Camp, mile 239.9. Give you a little pan around. The trail comes up from over there, and then you come down through this little entrance here to the campground. I've stayed here probably a couple times over the years. There's natural water in a cave. It's a spring that comes into a cave. Probably from here about 150 yards away. This little, can't see it, but the seasonal that's right over the bluff in front of me, 50 yards away, it's running also. So 8,000 feet, give or take here, so I set the tarp up tonight just to make sure I was warm. And boy, when I got here, I was in the red. I think I only averaged 1.5 miles an hour today over my hiking, so even the grade coming up here was pretty steep. And it's been basically uphill all day. But the last 4 miles up here, which I knew were coming, definitely pushed me into the red a bit. And so I got here and basically grabbed some water and then threw my tarp and everything down in the sun and just took a nap for about an hour. The other hiker that was with me, who I knew was going to move on, I didn't even hear that person leave. I was gone. So I feel a little better now that I've hydrated and eaten some dinner, but I think it all started yesterday, the 2 a.m. wake up, and then the end of the day going up some little climbs and back down to the Mission Creek. I was in the red there too, so that's not a good sign. I'll be interested to see how tomorrow goes. The profile from here over toward Highway 18 is not that severe. There is some up, but it's nothing like this climb today. So I'm going to use that. I'll go about, I think it's 26 miles from here. So I'm going to go, hopefully 15 to 20, and post up and then bounce into Highway 18 Monday morning. And I have lodging arranged in Big Bear Lake for 2 nights. But I'm going to use that as a marker and see how I'm doing. I'm a little surprised after all the rest I got yesterday afternoon, all afternoon, and then sleep, that I didn't have more in the tank for this. Not really sure what that means, but I don't know. All I can do is just see how I do tomorrow and the next day, and then with a full zero, I'm going to be hopeful. But the test is doing the walking and seeing how I feel. So we'll see. All right. Here's to a good night's rest, I hope.